Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's Thursday afternoon, and I thought I would do a lunchtime chit chat. Wow, where do I start? Well, the good thing about being old and your kids are grown and they got kids to worry about and you're free. Looking at all this glitter on my pillow. That's all I am. But I'm not glitters and lasers. Far from that. That's just my pillowcase. In case you wonder, I'm a glitter freak. I don't wear a lot of makeup, but I do wear a lot of glitter. Anyway, look what's for lunch. Okay, if you saw my recent sauce video, oh yeah, did the nails. What do you think? I love these press-ons. For many years I tried them. I didn't get it, but there is a method to the madness. And they're good to kill time. And I'm going to see the beloved doctor. Look at my bling, honey. Yes, it's a little stone, but it's like Reba said, oh, little rock. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I just remember. When I see something, I always think of a song I heard. Bronco Billy, I don't know. I remember Bronco Billy, but you got to be old school to know who this is. So I never eat that because that's just Polynesian sauce. It's good, don't get me wrong, but I don't want sweet heat. Now these, a little too crunchy for someone who had to lose her teeth and lose her spine to bone disease, but okay, what I do is I squish them out. So, such a random video, but I kind of got to catch up. I got way too many shorts and not enough personal blogs. And if no one sees them, then this was a day that I made this for me. Because this time a year ago, hubby was in the mood for KFC, so he brought home food that I couldn't eat. I'm really not supposed to eat this stuff. And what I'll do, because, this rules my sad, pathetic life, not YouTubers. And boy, oh boy, have I got news to tell that doctor. I done caught his ass in a mistake. And if I went to get a second opinion and I found out that he fucked me up, my house will be paid for before I'm 90. I'm dead serious. I hope a Negro messes up tomorrow. But anyway, that's just me getting off track. I don't take my ADD meds because they keep me up for like 3 days. So we stop that. So what I do, let me get up here and manipulate my mouth. You can just imagine me doing dirty things. That require sucking of one's orifices on your face. Okay, hang on. Okay, ow. Yeah, ow. Oh no, it runs down my chin. Where's the fucking yak when I eat it? Oh, just give me that. Oh, pay off. Oh. Okay, that with no teeth was a struggle. I'm calling this vlog a struggle meal Thursday. Or should I be like Throwback Thursday? Anyway, normally I have to let them set for a long time. And those that are watching Josh's teeth rot, let me tell you one thing. Oh, sorry. Let me get a little drinky drink here. Woo. All right. When you lose your teeth, and I've watched a bunch of videos. I watched a bunch of videos before I got my dentures, which I went to a place that made it in a day, and they looked like they would fit a 9-year-old, and they never fit, so I just said, fuck it. I'm at that age where, I done conquered beauty and vanity and all that. I won't go into the details of what it got me, but people will steal your beauty inside and out, so you have to be careful on this day and age. Anyway, let me get a sip. That was brutal. Oh, sorry, I didn't know a bite was going to be so condemned. Love this stuff. I got cream soda in it, diet cream soda, but uh-oh, I got food on my nails. But have you ever noticed how Josh's girlfriend, when she drinks, is like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And she, you know how Josh always says the word pelican fuckers? Well, if you ever watch her drink from a bottle, it's like she has to use her bottom jaw. I'm like, well, when you pulled his shirt up and went down there to check on his wallet, and your throat got all weird, no, yeah, and you wound up with throat yogurt, but yet you can't drink out of a bottle, but you can suck a tallywhacker? Girl, get out of here. Lord, I had to quit with her. She is just toxic AF, desperate AF, delusional, delulu. So I'm like, wow. And I thought I was crazy, but I've been through some shit. She don't know nothing. Honey child, if you 40 years old, you at home, no car, no job, no ambition, terminally online, because you think people care and they don't. They're making a fool out of you. You're making a bigger fool out of yourself, and you deny God. So I just had to quit with her. And even the gal that's real popular that is known for covering her to make her bearable, I just had to quit because, when you're sick, see, this is what I eat, which is like so not good for you. But what I do, I'll get back to where I'm talking about. I'm all over the place when I do these. Sit down and talk with me, and let me show you some food. It looks like a bad bell pepper, but let me see if I can. All these heat challenges I would never do because I have serious stomach. I just got over stomach cancer, and we're worried that the adenoma, something that is benign, could go bad. It was left behind. So I'm like, oh, really? Wow. Whatever. But anyway, so usually what I do to get the goodness out, see if I can take this. I think I understand the Bronco sauce, but I just like this part basically, and the cheese. If they could just make fried cream cheese, and I don't really need that because, ow, uh-oh, it's burning and itching. Wait a minute, let me do the proper Jessica's itching and burning, itching and burning. Stanky fishy, stanky fishy. That girl's a riot. And last night she was covering it, and I don't know if it was old news or new news, but there's no news, so I'm like, I'm just gonna hold out. I'll pay attention to my beloveds. One of them being this guy, and one other guy that I almost wanted to fight that troll because there's this one YouTuber that I am very, very sweet on. He's always been so kind to me. And he wrote a song, Piss in a Box. Well, I don't know who the hell I was listening to, but somebody said, I hate CEO. And I'm like, oh, I know he didn't. I'm about to embarrass myself in front of everybody. I'm like, yeah, no hate, no shade, but don't be hating on CEO. He has deserved his place. He's already got a horde of people that pay him for his content, and he's at 5K, and you got people with twice that don't get nothing. And for what he does, he's probably got another life. He doesn't upload a lot, but when he does, it's good. So I got into my first, I got into my first internet beef. Oh no, it's still burning. Oh God. Okay, we're gonna go without the walker today, because today I was able to walk, but I gotta get my drink on. See, some days I need it. Other days the Lord just smiles and says, I'm gonna let you walk today, girl. And hubby's been on vacation all week, so that's why I've been busy. See, always. These are kind of over and undergrown, so we just leave them out and eat them. Here's our last harvest. And I keep them when I make fancy lemonade. She's not nowhere seen. And this is for emergencies only. And if you want to make a dolce, while I'm at it, since this is a food vlog, I took whipping cream. Oops. I took whipping cream, any kind, because it's all dairy. And then I took that, and I filled it up to about that much of the whipping cream. Then, oh, don't forget your drink. That's why I come in here. See? And I love Barbie. That's my daughter. Oh, now I got two. That's all right. I'll fill them up. So then, it's dark in here. I don't have the lights on. And me and my husband both at 2 a.m. I was out like a kite. Oh, excuse me. One jalapeno, yapolino fucked me up. Ow. We had tornadoes in the night. And it's a good thing I always ask God to keep us safe throughout the night, because that thing was headed right towards us. And it just, my husband told me about it this morning, and it just went poof. And I'm like, what in the world? So you take your heavy whipping cream. I got this little thing. You can get them as cheap as $4.99 on Amazon. They run on a battery. It's pretty. It will make any heavy cream. It'll turn it straight into Cool Whip. So what I did then is, in a mason jar, I had about that much whipping cream. It turned into that. Okay, my husband always keeps his cabinet under cover and under siege, which I could never get my hands on. Oh, I'm going to feel my fiasco. Help. Okay, so then, oh, don't you just hate it when you put things some place and then the spouse moves it and it makes it harder for you and you're disabled? So after the whipping cream and the whip, you can put a little bit of that in there, because that was what I was ultimately making. Plus, I used my Bailey's Irish Cream. Babe, tomorrow I need Bailey's Irish Cream. Thanks. And I added instant coffee to the frothy whipping cream, and it wound up tasting almost like tiramisu. And yeah, my husband got up, and we both in the middle of the night. I woke up with high sugar, which wakes me up and makes me want to eat. Definitely got to talk to the doctor about them. Well, Mike, I thought you were going to space these things. Yes, sir. Nothing. I love you. Never mind. Put these things up somewhere. Here. I need $20. Okay, and then we'll put these. Oh, wow, this vlog is getting stupider by the minute, but it's a daily thing when you wake up. And so I had kept all my notes, and then I tore them up, and then I had to put them back together again. All right. I got to check on something. Oh, my God. Do not, even if you are curious, and it's small, it's the size of it's under a size of a can of peas. It's about the size of a can of soup, give or take. And it's very tasty, but good God Almighty. I got it from my husband because he kind of likes that snickerdoodle flavor. I don't know if he was big on it or not. But 18 grams of sugar, 16 more added sugars, I don't know. But he just put about half the size of what's white on my fingernail just to let me taste it, because I got it for him to make snack crackers. And good God Almighty, I got to get something out for my husband. We have to get his work snacks ready. Babe, one of your pecan sandies is in the cookie jar, and another. Do you want to? I'm gonna put this other one to take to work next week. Okay. Because we don't want Clink to starve to death. Oh well, good. Maybe you'll get some food. Also, I had two of those. Sorry, y'all, marriage calls. I had one of those. I got you two of those peanut butter cookies. You can take one to work, and then I'll throw the others up in the cabinet. All right. So where was I? So that was just a little tip, and then me having to get something to drink. So Oops, forgot the light. Ow, my back's starting to scream. This is about as long as I can stand up. I usually do this to help my husband. We finally found the culprit of the stank. He literally had to take the trash can out yesterday and wash it. That thing smelled so bad. I thought my dishwasher line had backed up. And we caught our first mouse. Don't know how it got in here, but I went to town clogging stuff up. So we found one or two. One we never found, but I think I found him. Anyway, that's just that. Alright. This is what I have to go through. When you have asthma and you have to walk every which way but loose. Oh, good Lord. So, these are called jalapeno poppers. Back to where I was at. Where was I at? This is just a, oh Lord, content mess. Those I'll have to put back in the bag and let them sog. As much as I'd like to keep these, too much sugar. And then I'm like, oh no. The first three ingredients, oil, water, and sour cream. Egg yolks, shit, I can't, chives, onion powder. Yeah. Why can't you just make it? Because if you take eggs and oil, and I worked for Duke's Mayonnaise years ago in their factory, if you saw how mayonnaise is made, you would never ever eat it. It's grotesque and it smells horrible. Anyway, you could take and make this on your own. Take some egg and an oil. Take that little beater I just showed. Whip that mug into shape until it's frothy and eggy. And it literally will turn into mayonnaise. If you look at your mayonnaise jar, eggs, oil. Eggs and oil is all it is. Then you could add some dry ranch and make your own homemade, but you're using a raw egg, so, because at the Duke's Mayonnaise factory, they cooked it. Then they bottled it. Then they chilled it. Whatever. Factory jobs sucked. It wasn't until I finally got into a career and then my body said, oh, we're going to take a shit. Forget all the schooling and education and stuff you had to learn to do what you had to do, which was I was considered an essential worker, but I've been retired for some time. Poor little thing, she been sick since she was born, 6 pounds, 4 ounces. We ain't that no more. But anywho, oh, look, one got away, and I wonder why there's crumbs in my bed. But this is my lonely island. Today, no cats, because they got their belly full, and then they haul ass. But the star of this, oh my God, 17 minutes. The star of the show, and I asked for extra sauerkraut just because of the fiber. Anytime your sandwich leaves that, oh, my big Oscar cat will come in here and he'll smell it and he'll be like, I would have ate some of that. Okay, this is just cabbage. And again, this stuff is hard to eat with no teeth, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. It happens. I know young people that have it. Sadly, with the bone disease, the bones in my face, which is why I don't go on camera. I can doll up and look decent, but who wants to do that for 30 seconds or an overspoken, long-ass vlog? So my bones was absorbing my teeth and causing me great pain. So, dear Josh, I doubt you'll ever see this, but if somebody sees this, trust and believe, it took $5,000 out of our pocket. Literally, we had to hit the savings, and my insurance paid another $5,000 because I couldn't find the doctor within network. And if you don't have insurance to get your teeth removed, it cost me $5,000 alone. $5,000. That's a lot of damn money. And I actually have the teeth. No, I better not, because this is going to get too long. I kept the teeth. They thought it was odd. I'm like, I'm just going to put them in an apathy jar and put them on display like people got these little fetuses in jars in these universities and these sick bottom dweller basement psychos. So they're my teeth I paid for, because prior to losing them to bone disease, women, please, if you're in your 30s and you're hearing this, start eating up your vitamin D. Get at least 30 minutes of sunshine. so you can get the vitamin K that only you can get through the sun, through processing the vitamin D, which helps your calcium because especially if you're a small frame. I used to be 6'1", very tall, very slim, voluptuous, if I do say so myself, a little curvy girl. Marilyn Monroe size, the 14, yes, yes. But I went from 6'1", and you should see my son. He's 6'4". He's like an Andre the Giant, but no good. He's just ginormous. I'm like, wow, I should have had more kids. But guess what? Cancer hit. That sucked because I could have used a daughter in my old age as I'm old and sick trying to eat stuff I got no business. But the more I look at it, the less I hate it. This looks like it's been crusted. But yes, young ladies, please take it because it happens to everybody. I think us that come from the 70s, raised kids in the 80s, raised other kids in the 90s, we just know a thing. So don't make fun of boomers. They raised you and your kind and the kinds after you. I've got kids all the way from Gen X, Y, Z, millennials. Oh, Lord. Anyway, we want to look at this cross section. Yes, yes. I love some pumpernickel and rye bread without the seeds. But yeah, I asked for extra sauerkraut. Don't know if I got it, but I'm going to take a tiny bite if I can. Okay. What's so good? I'm stuffing my face. Hang on. Okay. The struggle. Yikes. Okay. I'm full. Oh my goodness. That is the shit. Oh my god. I don't know what that green thing is. This is so damn rude. I got my mouth full trying to vlog, but there must be something else in that. What it? This is my favorite sandwich from Arby's. So, where do I go from here? Sorry, I never did a live food review, but that's about all I can take. It'll take me an hour to get that down, trust and believe, with stomach problems. I have to eat so slow. And then we'll save that for later. But anyway, thanks for stopping by, and always remember to keep calm and carry on. And fuck cancer. Peace.